I'm 87 years old, and the day my husband left me for a younger woman was the best thing that ever happened to me. But if you had seen me that night, sitting alone in my kitchen, you never would have believed that. Build emotional connection. We were married for over 60 years. 60 years. We built a life together, a home, children, memories that I thought would last until my very last breath. I believed in loyalty. I believed in forever. And at 87, you don't expect your life to fall apart. 3. The shock moment. He didn't sit me down gently. He didn't explain. He didn't apologize. He just said, "I've met someone else. Someone younger, much younger." And just like that, after decades of being his wife, I became nothing. Rock bottom. That night, the silence in the house was unbearable. No footsteps, no voice, no presence, just me and a life I didn't recognize anymore. I remember looking at myself in the mirror and thinking, who am I without him? At 87, you don't think you're supposed to start over. But something strange happened the next morning. I woke up, and for the first time in decades, I didn't have to think about anyone else. No one's schedule, no one's expectations, no one's moods, just me. I started doing small things. I changed the curtains he always liked. I cooked meals he never wanted. I sat in silence and realized it wasn't loneliness, it was peace. Then something even more surprising happened. I started remembering who I used to be before I became his wife. You see, somewhere along the way, I disappeared. Not all at once, not dramatically, just slowly, quietly, over years. I gave up little pieces of myself to keep the marriage intact, and I thought that was love. But losing him forced me to find myself, and that is something I hadn't done in decades. At 87, I started walking more, talking to new people, laughing again. Not because my life was perfect, but because it was finally mine. The twist reinforced. So yes, my husband left me for a younger woman, and I won't pretend it didn't hurt. It did. It shattered me, but it also freed me. Lesson. Sometimes the worst thing that happens to you is actually the thing that saves you. Loop back. That woman he left me for? She didn't take my life. She gave me back the one I forgot I had. Final. And if you're watching this, thinking it's too late for you, let me tell you something at 87 years old. It's not.